And we're back.
And we're live.
Your favorite dirty camera brothers are
Low
back
quality
with our
audio.
low quality. No, the audio sounds great. Don't get it twisted. The video, I mean, looks like shit,
Video,
but it is
audio,
what it is. Look,
tomato.
we're talking about it. We're making plans. We're going to be up in our game, our video quality. We're also going to be making content outside of going live. So, not sure when we're going to kick in the new format. We're definitely bouncing ideas on doing some other type of content and getting some time one-on-one with some of the Veve bros, with Benjamin and with
they don't like
Vision.
yelling over each other.
So we don't have to yell over each other so much. We're thinking of a hybrid, little bit of yelling at each other, a little bit of rational, sane, conversating, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of it. And 50-50 maybe.
Yep, but welcome to another week. It was a good weekend. If you went to that Decon Kick Off Party, what an amazing event. So dope. Few drops, very few drops, mostly comics. There was one drop, the Harley Quinn, the red, black, and white, and you could still buy that right now if you wanted to.
The Harley Quinn one was like freaking
we'll get
people
into
out
that,
because
though.
it didn't sell out.
I don't know why. Like, yeah, there was no incentive
People
to
are all
really buy
crying.
them. They're kind of weird.
I mean, but people. That's one you should probably sleep on. I mean, if you're gonna sleep on one compared to what we got, yes, Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
she's dope. But come on, you'll be all right. You can pick her up whenever.
It does trim me out. Like the uncommon, they couldn't even sell 1,000 of them. They still haven't sold 1,000 of the uncommon.
Hey, I mean, people are learning. We were talking about that earlier in the week.
A little bit more of
that it feels like it has been a shift. We are entering a new era of Veve right now, where things aren't going to sell out. Things are going to be sitting in the market. It's like the new OG days, the new old days. Where like,
yeah,
you go through this low right now because it is what it is. People are, broke. They just spent a bunch of money in May. I'm sure a lot of us look back and we're talking about it. Look back at how much you spent in May, and oh shit, it's pretty crazy. And maybe you didn't even plan on it, but you look back like, man, I was putting this money in because there are so many dope drops in May.
And deals just after the secondary market.
I mean, the deals are right now too.
No, I know. They ended up staying, but fuck. Those all-time lows, you didn't think it was gonna keep going low.
So what did we get on drops? We were, of course, at the Decon Kick Off Party. Me, Benjamin, Funk Vision. Shouts out to Funk Vision, who can't be here today.
He couldn't be here today.
He need to take some time right now. So shouts out to him, but he'll be here next week. But yeah, we all went together. Took our young ones. It was dope as hell. It was family-friendly environment. It was
badass.
You could feel the love there. You could feel the community. You could feel like, that everyone's in on this thing. So it was dope to kind of be a part of that. And food was good, free food, free drinks. We did some raffles. I happened to hit on not one, but 2 raffles. But Ben will tell you what happened on the second one.
Yeah, this dude, when he went to collect his first one that he won in the raffle, he fucking didn't hear them call the second number that he had. And he fucking missed it.
While I'm getting my first
Mace Windu double-digit collectible.
Yeah, while I'm getting my first collectible, or my first prize for winning, I don't notice that they call the second ticket that I'm right there. I would have won twice in a row, which is like crazy. But it was fun as hell. I was just happy to win, and I had my son, so I was like, cool. Let me get my prize. I wasn't even paying attention at that point. Like, what are the odds?
As far as expectations, like that shit blew mine away. Like it was a great event. The food was good. They had water all over. It was hot. It was a pretty hot day here in sunny California, but there was lots of the free water, free desserts, free.
We got to see a lot of the YouTubers in real life.
Alex said was that we're all the people who attended. I'm not trying to even brag or nothing. It just was dope. We're all getting the Veve NFTs for free. The sign,
V, the E, the V,
the 4
of
them. Like, dude,
as long as you checked in at the door,
up. It was fucking dope.
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was good vibes.
Dope event.
It was good vibes, family friendly, like I was saying, and just like, it felt good, man. Meeting people were
David,
asking,
you
"What's your
came down
story?
to
How do you
mingle
get
with the
it?"
people, say what's up.
Yeah,
He was
David, you
right
came
there in
out to
the
take pictures.
flesh.
David, you been in to take a
Nah, I
picture.
didn't.
There.
The
I
line
don't
was
know. Like
long
it was
and
a
it was
long line.
hot.
I was
Yeah.
like we'll catch David. You maybe like in a few years. We look back, never see him again for 10 years.
Like, fuck.
Everyone
People are
got that
getting his
picture.
autographs and
Everyone's
shit.
right there. Yeah, man. Like people really fanboying, which was dope to see. And we're just chilling. That's just our personality. We just kind of lay back in the cut, say what's up, talk to people here and there, and just kind of enjoy the vibes.
Real Randy Chavez was in there. Shout out to him.
Shouts out to the real Randy Chavez. He's
that
walking
dude
around
flew from New York.
He's
to
like
be there. I was like, damn, bro.
He felt like the celebrity, huh?
Yeah. It was pretty dope though. It was a dope fucking.
I was asking him, "What are you gonna do after,
experience.
Randy?" And he's just like, "You don't want to disclose any information on where his be
Yeah,
with the
this
other
dude
cool
seemed
kids."
like he was trying to like sneak in his hotel room. And
I'm
shit.
like, dude,
I was like,
you're not
you
from
barely
LA.
met the guy. You're asking
You're not
him 20
from,
questions.
You're not from LA, and it's like, bro. But I guess they had good, good guidance in LA. You know, what I mean, they're staying in a nice spot, so they're cool. They're cool. I thought, maybe Randy Chavez, maybe he needs, maybe he needs some, maybe he needs some,
Beverly Hills. Dude.
Certain people got certain tastes. They need certain things, Sometimes could get these peculiar things for you, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to talk to my dude, But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to meet everyone. For real though, it was real fun, man.
Dope event. It was really cool. Like I said, they gave us free t-shirts. He's rocking one right now.
Boom.
Got them on the way in. I actually got two. I got a black one and a white one. Yeah. I didn't take anyone, but I got two still.
And the collectible I won, if you're curious on the one that I ended up winning, was the gray hairs. It was a Decon drop.
That painting.
Yeah. I don't know how to say the name, dude. I don't want to butcher it.
Let's see, I'll say it.
Kazenden?
Yeah, I guess.
Kozenden? I don't know. I went for the other one too, the bunnies fall, just because I got pumped up because everyone pulled out their phone for the drop at the event.
Right at the timer.
And I think they all went for the shut up and draw or the shut up and paint one. But I went for this one. And I hit a low mint 135.
And that shut up and draw one pumped savage right away. And
Which
then
one?
It dropped down. The shut up and draw, the one that they dropped that day.
Yeah,
it pumped savage.
Yeah, everything kind of like
boom,
fell flat after that, and that's what we're seeing. So let's talk a little bit about that. We talked. We had like a pretty.
We had Tarzan. Since then, we had Tarzan.
And Tarzan made some noise because people
Marvel.
were kind of tripping out that it's a DC. If you go and you Google, the comic, and you're like, all right, let's. Why is Veve giving us this? And you're trying to read in between the lines.
And people, they shot it down and said, no, it's ERB. It's not DC.
Yeah, I get it. But DC was the original publisher of it. Yeah. And it's still cool to see Veve kind of put something else besides Marvel on. Because they have other IPs. And it can't be for no reason.
We had Captain Marvel after the Tarzan one. I didn't give a fuck.
Did I go for Captain Marvel? I can't even remember.
Secret Rare did not look appealing, so I was like, nah, I don't know.
I did go for one, and I got a common.
Yeah, I didn't want
a very high mint common.
And then to the Harley Quinn.
Oh, poor Harley.
Harley Quinn right now. Let's see how many. So there are
hit that buy now right now, yo. You're out there, no matter where you at. Let's all go to Harley Quinn
right now. 5,800,
and let's go buy ourselves a common right now.
There are 4,383 of the uncommon.
Okay, out of those common that you're saying, how many are in the market right now of the ones that have sold?
I'll go check that right retail. Now. Right now, the rare has been getting bought up. 938, but it's still only 2,000 sold.
Okay, hold on.
Now let's go.
It's getting bought up. What's the price for that rare?
That one is 70 gems.
It's getting bought up. It's for 70 bucks gems. When it's on the market right now for $29.50 or 29.50 gems.
Yep.
Who's buying this for? What are you trying to get? I don't get it. Like a really low mint. What are you doing? What?
That's probably what they're doing.
Really?
They're trying to land.
Let's see what a low mint. Let's see what a double digit mint does for one's price. So if you go from $39 and you get a double digit right now, it goes for $250. So you're really buying a $70 collectible, hoping to hit a double digit for $250, and then it just drops from there. 169, 150. You can get you 85. Mint number 85 for $150. That's insane. Anyway, we're in the bear market. We're in the winter, whatever you want to call it. It's cold. It's frigidy. Our portfolios keep going down. Even the OGs are feeling it because they're now back at prices they bought in at, or prices that they, probably loaded up on. You know what I mean? Got the certain collectible or whatever it was at a certain price, saw it go up, bought 3 more at another price, and they're probably at that second or third tier where they were able to load up at certain stuff. But some stuff has dropped so much and is just knocking on double digits. Some things are having problems holding even 100 as you look in the market. It is nuts. And to think that we probably haven't seen the worst of it. What does that mean? Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, it could get where $100 is the level of like, oh my God, that's a great one. You know what I mean? And
it depends for certain things.
No, certain things, of course, but like blue chip status. Because you see ones like Vader, you see other, significant pieces or grails, quote unquote grails, the word no one wants to hear in VV right now.
No.
The almost overused word in VV. Yeah, you see those and they're gonna hold value. But man, I mean, I don't see them going under 1,000, say like a Walt or something like that, or maybe even 5. Who knows?
Wait, there was one more drop too.
What we miss?
The Invincible Iron Man, the FA of Thanos.
Oh, how could I forget that?
Yep.
Someone had a really good drop on that, I heard.
Well, I hit 3.
What did you get, Ben?
I got 2 comments to start off. And I'm right there like, fuck, man. I'm fucking mad. And then boom, I get a secret rare as my last one.
Then you just bought the ultra rare?
I didn't buy ultra rare.
I thought you had ultra rare.
I hit ultra rare on the Iron Man.
The FA.
The joins the.
Oh, for some reason I thought you hit secret rare and. Oh, damn, you fucking.
I hit ultra rare on that one.
So let me ask you this, Ben.
Ultra rare on this one.
Would you sell
Funk
your
Vision
secret
hit
rare?
ultra rare? No, I won't sell it right now.
I'm just saying, if right after drop, that show's going for like $250, $300. It's at $185 right now.
Yeah, nah.
Let's say you keep doing this casino thing where you're like $7, boom, you turn it to $185 right now. And you just did that for like 3 months. Just see how many flips you can get off of just secret rare, high rare. I'm just saying. You went and you funneled that into like a Vader or something that drops ridiculous when, say, MTL hits, because that's the latest reason or cause, you know what I mean, of people selling right now, is that people are getting ready for MTL. I just think shit's just going down no matter what. Sometimes we're looking for the reason, but it's like, no, man, that shit's just, everything just keeps going down. And these NFTs, NFTs are just in general have been getting smacked. And look, we're looking at our own ecosystem, our own marketplace, our own gem values steady go down. And it seems like it's always something. But yeah, the latest thing is now MTL, as people prepare, as we get onboarded to the web platform, as you are on the web platform. And did Cisco finally get a?
Nah, he didn't.
Oh, he still hasn't? Well,
I
got an ultra rare Vader, so be happy,
motherfucker. I have a friend who hasn't been on the app that long, therefore he got invited.
Well, a lot of people got it. So like the word around the campfire is, because remember, when we're talking about active monthly users right now, we're knocking at that 10,000 to 15,000 range as our guesstimation, right? But let's just say 10,000 people is kind of a favorable count for V. 10, it's on the lesser side of 10. 8,000, 9,000 monthly users who are using it the way we are, constantly uploading, constantly using it. That's what it kind of feels like with these comic drops, right? Based off of how many you're able to get with 30,000 counts and with stuff. Obviously it fluctuates, but yeah, man. Anyway,
well, look, Vader was only able to get 2.
True.
So that
and the bots came out for that one. I think I seen something on Twitter that showed like a bot, like this bot app that works on VV, that showed like they had gotten like 47% of the decon stuff, the shut up and draw. Like bots got like 40. I don't know if that was just some FUD, like something that someone made, but it looked pretty interesting. I was like, oh shit. Because I've heard of those bot pools or the apps that fools jump on. and then they literally give you the stats and what you're getting, and you know how they're flipping them and coming up on it. But anyway, the latest thing being MTL, Ben. Do you think how much lower do we go with MTL on the horizon? Let me give you this. Do you think we get MTL by the end of the month?
Like I said,
Let's start there.
I think yes. I think we will. I think they're gonna keep their promise, and that they will.
So do you think there's people out there right now, 1.5K, you need at least 1,000 gems to cash out, right? Do you think there's people out there right now that as soon as they can KYC and MTL, they'll dump that ultra rare Vader to get that $1,500 cash? Because times are tough. And if you turn that $80 to 1,500, I'm just saying, it might be easy to let that sucker go. And that's kind of like the factor that MTL plays with these collectibles. Yeah, what do you think, Ben?
I think, well, yeah, of course, because everyone's situation is different, but also because someone who's all footed out on VV, like, you know, they might still went for that Darth Vader drop just because it's Vader.
Right,
you know, even all the shit they'll talk about VV, they'll still go for that drop.
And I mean that, so
and,
they believe in it to a certain extent.
And then so maybe people like that hit, and if MTL comes out, they'll just sell their shit to get the fuck out, like they've been planning.
And I think maybe like some dormant bot accounts start just listing, kind of getting rid of inventory. That could happen where you just start seeing shit like, what the hell? Who's selling all this? Or undercutting, and then you see people undercut that. So it could happen. The other argument on the flip side could be, hey, big money does come in, you know, and we are heavily rewarded for the amount of money we put in these last few months, or from holding and things getting back to, you know, at least the point you bought them at. Because if you've bought anything in the last 3 months, it's down. Like there's just no way around it. I don't care how good you are, how smart you are, what done, like, unless you got it on drop and it was a, you know, a high rarity, ultra rare, secret rare, or a very low mint, and you're able to flip, the hell, my ringer's never on, you're down. So, you know, you've endured this whole time. There is a possibility that that's a scenario. Big money comes in, they start sweeping floors, they start buying stuff up, and we have a little bit of a nice run up. I don't want to call it a bull run, but you know, we actually head up in the right direction for a while. It could happen. What do you think the likelihood of that?
We'll see, but I do think MTL will fucking make people put their shit up for sale just to get the fuck out, because they don't want them, because they're impatient, because they got paper hands. But I just hope I have money when that time comes. That's it. I ain't got, you know, people act like it's a bad thing. They focus on what other people are doing, but don't fucking matter. Like, look at Harley Quinn. She's sitting there and they're still making sales on her every day. It's just VV. It just shows you how powerful VV is when it is selling out drops like that. And you got so used to it. You got so used to them being that sick of fucking having the drop sell out on the spot, that seeing something sit there for a few days don't sit right with you. Like, oh, that's it. It's over. But it's like, no, dude, this can happen. Like, stores don't sell shit out on the first day all the time. That's not normal. Jays do it, you know. Jordans, they'll sell out on the spot. They sell out in seconds,
right? But not every Jordan. I mean, they have Jordans that are just like regular casual Jordans. Yeah,
exactly.
They're not Air Jordans, but I mean the special,
you know, the retros. Though.
Yeah,
retros.
Of course. No, but the same thing. Like these Harley Quinns.
Either way,
I wouldn't call them like Air Jordan retros. I wouldn't call them like this amazing imported.
No, but that's
kick.
what I'm saying. They're cool. You've seen other shit though, like you've seen other drops go fast like that, as if they were a Jordan retro.
You know,
and so people just got used to it.
And
so
markets are made up
dude.
And markets are made up of everything, right? You got to have the grail or the high expensive stuff. You have to have the stuff people can afford. You have to have the new stuff that's obviously not going to be as important as the old stuff. And that is one thing too, that, you know, as you hear it through the times, and why the stuff when we got on the app was important, it's because it was before we got on the app. There was very few things we would get lucky. And if you got Vader, or if you're on the app for that, that was a milestone. You know, there's a lot of people who are going to jump back on the train, on the VV train, when the market flips and there's all these crazy gains and you hear all these crazy stories and
Yeah, definitely.
this bought this or this person did that or someone moved ETH into OMI and then bought up a bunch of freaking collectibles or whatever it may be, right? Like people will jump back in and they'll kind of kick themselves a bit, or there'll be people who are like Vader will be that moment. Like they'll look back and say, if you're around for golden moments, you sense and that was a special moment. Same thing for the Spider-Man drops and all that. And then Vader's one of those too. Like it was asked for since the start. So yeah, very significant drop.
And David Yu emphasized that shit in his speech at the Decon party, and he said it. He was like, that Vader right there. What did he? Forgot how he
just
worded
said it's a key piece. He said that's like, a key piece. And he's not overstating it, but he never says anything like that. So they're just like, for him to say it,
like like for all the people who want to label shit grails, that was like his little subtle way of being like, yeah, this shit's a grail. Like you ain't got to argue about it, you ain't got to debate. It's a grail. Is it the grail number one? You could debate about that, but this one's for sure a grail.
Right.
Any variant of it too.
Sean says big money is on the sidelines and waiting for MTL. MTL legitimizes Veve. Now, I mean, I agree with that. I think there's definitely big money. Also, you have to look at how the other markets are moving and people have to be up. Like I told you the other day, fools are not going to sell their Ethereum at a loss. If they bought it at 3 Gs, they're not going to sell their Ethereum at a loss to jump into NFTs. Not let alone like ones like say Veve where you can't move the money off. Once they do, okay, obviously that alleviates that a bit, but the markets are down. I don't really see like big money coming in until that money until they make their crypto money, they make their stock money, then boom, they're gonna blow up NFTs. We're kind of like end of the pecking order.
Nah, but that's if you don't got money.
But again, like, not to that we can't go up though. We can, and I think MTL can. But all-time high status, big money like that.
I do think like I do think the crypto community as a whole,
I'm feeling very bearish.
They sleep on fucking Veve so much, but I feel like it's false. Like they're just stacking right now, like. With that big money,
but like there's only 10,000 of us fucking on the app right now.
Maybe they're those whales. Like you get what I mean.
Even if you're watching this right now, like it's
all right. And so in this down market, on the app right now, if you had money, think of on the app right now, what 100K gets you, what you could stack, what you could put right now at these prices.
Yeah, but 100K gets you a lot of Bitcoin right now too. It gets you a lot of Ethereum right now.
What if you already have that sold? You're diversifying, so you have 100K. There's people out there,
but you're not diversified if you're down. You diversify when you're up, when you make profits.
That's assuming that Ethereum.
I mean, some people, don't get me wrong, there's people who got money no matter what, and they're gonna make their moves no matter what. That's why
I don't know.
I agree with Sean. Like there is big money waiting.
I do think so,
and it would be a nice time for them to jump in. As far as like, hey, things are down. You got some extra money. You like this shit? I've been telling you about it. While you can finally cash out. Oh hell yeah! I could actually move these markets because they're so low. I could come in, sweep the floor off something, and then just flip it real quick, then take my money out. So now you're going to have those players in the game, people who can try to flip for a living what they really wanted to. And people were hoping for that back in November, December. They were making so much money. Man, I could make a living off of Veve. And then, MTL lagging it so much hurt so many people and hurt so many people's feelings. And then they saw their portfolio go down in the time that they've waited for it.
Ridiculous.
And like, go down so much. I mean, it's a painful feeling, but you have to believe that we will be rewarded for this, for these downtimes, man. You really do. But yeah, we'll see what MTL does. I think we're headed lower no matter what. And sometimes, what I forgot what's her name. Then I was telling you about the Treasury Secretary.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot her name. No telling, yelling, whatever her name is. Her whole excuse with inflation is she says correlation is not causation, and that's how she's kind of like thrown off the inflation thing. No, it's not inflation. Things are just high because of this and that, and you can't just blame it on that just because these circumstances. And I feel like people are looking for it. It's MTL this time, and it's this, and then I don't know though. Is it just like, the market's just not? We could have MTL, we could have everything. No one's gonna jump into this until everything else is kind of set. Then you'll see some big money, and yeah, there'll be crazy fools who play the gamble right now. but they're gonna want to see other things be for sure. Because you don't want to tie up 20 G's, 100 G's in a Veve. Like, let's be real. And then Bitcoin hits 10 G's. You're gonna say no to 10 Bitcoin to buy, a bunch of Harley Quinns? Like, nah,
Let's
you're not.
assume that it goes
Like,
there.
I mean, but that's what you're waiting for. That's what I'm saying. The big money in the markets are big money, and the people on the side, they're waiting for these markets to show. And where it goes next, then that's when Veve will kind of, then all that shit will make sense. And we have MTL,
I
and
feel
that's
like
why it's
people
important
like
for us
those
to
big
have
boy
it.
fools and all that shit have hands in this shit. I do feel like they all do. Gary V, I feel like everyone has a hand in this shit.
They could.
That's what I feel.
They could. I mean,
Just
they
in
would be
case,
crazy
they got
not
some,
to
like,
get their
just
hands
in
on the
case.
first NFTs.
That's just what I feel. I feel like they're like, just in case, I'm gonna buy a few of these.
Janet Yellen. There we
things.
go. Thank you, Cisco. Thank you for correcting my ignorance. I sound smarter than I sound stupid, then I sound stupider. But Cisco's not here to tell me that, so he can comment it. Anyway,
there's a drop tomorrow.
A lot
You
of
went
shit
for that
going
shit?
on. The drop tomorrow,
Yep.
and it has who? Kamala Khan?
Exactly. Yeah. Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Nah, I ain't going for it.
You're gonna skip it?
Yeah.
Can
The
you,
Secret
Ben?
Rare
Can you
sucks.
really say no
To be
to
another
a
one?
drop?
Yeah.
Look at the secret rare. Look, she's got like a giant hand. Imagine
What
what
the fuck is it? That shit's gonna go for $70 tops.
Imagine
that
if she
Secret Rare.
bitch slap you with that hand.
Yeah, no. I ain't going for this.
That's gonna be a $70 secret rare. I'm sorry, but it will.
It is.
And I mean, that's what you see right now. You're seeing,
like, look,
secret rares. Secret rares are
Captain
still.
Marvels.
Let's talk about it real quick.
It's 85.
What?
So
Captain Marvels. Secret rare is 85.
Secret rare is $85. And
So
that shit's a whack ass cover.
It kind of is. It really is. They kind of got lazy on this one. That fool was late on his homework. That's what that one was.
Iron Man's 185 for the secret rare that I hit.
It's 185. Yeah. Yep. I would sell that. Sell that. It's only gonna go lower. Nah. It'll probably. Secret rares are actually a lot. We're talking about it. Secret rares are the one thing that, say, if you had 100 gems lying around and you got the itch, or you want to put it somewhere to try to something that's gonna keep going up, secret rares are a pretty safe bet, especially if they're more of the significant ones, and they're pretty cheap right now. But we've been seeing it, especially as they bottom out. Once people get rid of them and they bottom out and they kind of sit there, yeah, it's been pretty. I've been watching them. We were talking about America Chavez FA. That Vengeance #1. I've been stacking, but that secret rare got as low as I think 105. Got to 100, and it's pretty much been over 160, 180, even with the Vader stuff. It didn't really mess with that one because there's so few additions. The scarcity, once enough people with diamond hands, or however you want to put it, once some more strong hands hold on to those, they're not going anywhere. So they just stay, and if they dip, more diamond hands get them, and they're just like, they're really safe bets. As far as if you're new to Veve, or if you
that Magneto
wonder where to put some solid
2 weeks ago for 88, that secret rare.
I know, I was tripping on that. I was trying to
X-Men 200. Yeah, and I got that secret rare for 88. It's now at like I think 128.
Yeah, see, so it's like there's not many items in a market that we're in.
Even in the down market,
almost
that shit
everything is going, down. To find some of those dependable items, and a lot of them are in the secret rare comic range. But they do have volatility, obviously, but they go up. They go up more often than most things.
There's not many of them. That's why.
Yep.
There's not many of them. Who knows?
So yeah, man.
How many they put out? They're like, what, 250?
What are the news that we have, man? MTL is really just the buzz of it.
We don't know.
June, the thing is that people are getting onboarded to the website, which will be the easiest way to get KYC. Because now that you're on the website, they could just get you to do the KYC. Once you do that, then MTL. And then they'll just start asking people, and I'm sure it'll be the 1,000 gem thing, everything they already put out. But we'll see.
No, but I think they're letting us breathe right now. They're just like, we're gonna let them breathe.
Well, you said they postponed certain drops for Star Wars,
Vader.
Right?
For Vader. That's what Alex said. So that's how important it was. He went on, he was giving a speech like they couldn't fuck that up. Like, that's what's dope about Veve. They know they're not trying to fuck up their IPs. The relationships they have with the IP. So they were like, they knew they needed to stop stuff, and who knows which ones they postponed. But I'm pretty sure they're the bigger ones. Because if they're smaller, those are the ones that are like, all right, well, fuck it, we could do it. But I'm pretty sure there's some shit loaded up right now that they're just like, all right, we're gonna wait for it.
Right. And I think the thing that
and if you think about it, they took it down to the wire because they didn't even release the animation prior. They did that drop day. So it's like even that fucking animation that they did was not released. So it's like they took their time. They
I think
not want to
that's
mess
one
it up.
thing that kind of like seems true with the Veve team, even just being there at the pop, at the kickoff party. It's like when you got it, you don't got to spend so much time telling people how you got it. You just do it, and they did Vader, like right there. Everyone in that spot, everyone at that event, like went for that drop. We all shared in that moment. And one thing Taps Trade said, he dropped a dope video, like where he's at with Ecomi and with Veve and shit. And it's some hopium, he's giving some good points and stuff. I recommend you guys go check it out. It's kind of a long video. But one of the things he said that stuck out too is like, it took people a minute with CryptoPunks and with Bored Ape Yacht Club. Like it took a few years for the crypto space to then legitimize them and give them the the nod, like, oh, these are the first NFTs ever, and they became imported, And it's the same thing with these Veve NFTs, where like they got to pay their dues. They got to be ignored. And tell me why you guys, anyone out there or us too, like, how come you guys didn't pick up a CryptoPunk or a Bored Ape Yacht Club?
Hear about
like exactly shit. Like who really knew about? You didn't know about it till it was huge, till it was a household name, to this kind of stuff, till it was doing these crazy numbers and these famous people are buying it. But all that happened in the last year or so, and with Veve, it's like they had so much early success, people just thought it was gonna. They're not accepting the Veve stuff. Early adopters and people in the sideline who got on CryptoPunks too.
I feel that there's fools that are in that community that don't even want to admit that they have Veves.
Yeah, because they don't want to burn it out.
Yeah, no, I feel like that they want to be able to stack and then be able to pump their bags later. But I also feel like they don't want to deal with the ridicule. People going to spark that conversation in the name of Veve. You get me?
Right.
They bring that up, and then there's the fudders that come out and like, nah, that shit, you can't take your money. The same shit that
they don't want to.
You tell people
they don't want to be
that you're on Veve,
answering these. Yeah, it's
so
tough.
You can't move your
stuff
off.
No,
you can't move it on the open.
That'll still.
You can't do this. Like, no, you can't. So that shit, that conversation, like, why would I open the door to that, even if they bought shit on the app?
Right. And another thing that Taps Straight pointed out, or he was saying, is there's going to be like a hybrid of being able to move some collectibles, and then other ones not wanting to be moved and wanting like bigger IP, wanting to stay on, and then Veve itself, no, I think he said no longer like minting the collectibles, but just being a trading space for it and a marketplace for it too, would be in the longer scheme of things, if the IP start making their own NFTs, And so I'm like, Veve in the long run, it might not, this whole thing it does with being a store and being the place it drops, it might be obsolete, It might just be the Amazon and the thing that just sets it up for everyone else to sell their shit. It just helps with the fulfillment, helps with the people who are there, with the active audience, the dopest IP, only the best, only the very best. And like, yeah, man, it's such a trip. So when you got it, and we'll see.
One more thing before we go, before we move on, because Kevin forgot, but tomorrow is Jurassic Park Day.
Oh, really? You think
Jurassic Park? No,
surprise drop.
No, I go into it's the movie.
And you're gonna go get your NFT?
They don't. No, you won't get them till the 16th.
All right.
You get your code emailed to you on the 16th. Straight from Veve, getting 3 of those motherfuckers. I don't know if you guys seen too in Glendale. They put that big ass T-Rex. They're going all out actually.
Oh, really?
I've seen a bunch of advertisements everywhere for that. All this week. So it's like,
it feels like it's big movie season. The way Top Gun killed it.
Do you feel those NFTs will bring a little jump to Veve?
I don't know, man. I mean, Vader did. I think Vader was probably more significant than Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but just for the ticket to get your NFT.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a couple thousand. You know what I mean? They said, like we said, there's like 4,000 more users. I heard even more. I think someone else said 6,000. I think
Yeah,
there's
let's
taps
see.
and
Let's
shit.
see how this goes.
From Vader though, from Star Wars, from that we got like 6,000 more.
Because
And
we
it's
got
like
a family of some dude who's a Jurassic Park nerd, and that fool fucking taking his kids, and he buys 5 tickets. That's 5 of them.
right.
As many as you buy, you got.
I don't know, but then he's gonna download the app and do all that? Like again, could reach a lot of people. I don't know. We'll see.
Why not?
So maybe we see a little pump. I mean, Vader brought new people in, but things ain't really like up. I think certain things probably went up and people were kind of like selling off now, but we've come too far to sell now. You're past that point. Like, I thought you were crazy for selling in March. Now you probably look like a genius. I thought you were crazy for selling in April. No way we get, nope. Great time to sell. I thought the start of May, who knows? Nope, that was cool too. we went even lower. So, I think we're past that point. I mean, there's some shit, maybe. Cisco Funk Vision sent me a text or sent us a text in our group text saying, our Golden Moment's dead. Or did you say that?
He did. Yeah, he had.
And like, I hadn't checked the prices of Golden Moments in a while. And that'll tell you something right there. Like, even my interest, of course, I want to keep collecting. But obviously, as the economy and having to hustle and get bills paid in here and all kinds of stuff happening, man, like, you don't have the same time right now. And if it's not producing some type of money, in the end, that's what's going to drive a lot of people and a lot of traffic into the app, Of course, there's still people who love it and are addicted and are all on it like us. Like, shit, man, I get it. And when money was getting made and stuff like that, people were on it, saying like it was their job.
Focus, please. Uncommon is $21 right now. 21 gems. What the fuck? Yeah, but I'm tapped out. I can't afford shit.
This.
I can't. Yeah, I did go crazy, man. But either way, I just can't put more money into this shit right now. Let's see, Deadpool. I still stacking those Deadpools at 8 gems. Though the common, the Mighty Marvel, I think that's a good stack. Not financial advice, but it's a fucking good stack. You just look at everything else and compare it to other Mighty Marvels, even in the down market, and you'll see it'll catch up. Imagine if you're catching any of them at like 6 gems, 7 gems, and the people are trying to undercut the floor, come up pretty good. Right now on the market, just trying to look at stuff, see how bad shit is, because it has gone down a little more. The Mickey Mouse lenticular is at 65 gems. Donald Duck at 82. Fuck. I paid 113 for that, dude. A lot of shit is down. Let's see. Steamboat Willie. Uncommon, 104. Common at 87 gems. Yeah, there's a lot of deals. Just can't afford to buy them.
So my mariachi van got towed this week.
Because he's a mariachi on this side.
Because my friend is a mariachi and I bought his van off of him. And it's literally a mariachi van. And the city of LA told it. Can you imagine that? They said it had no registration. I thought this was America. But apparently you have to register your privately owned items in this goddamn Nazi fucking place.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, your boy's down right now. So I'm going to be buying shit on Veve except going for a few comic drops. Unless they drop that Buzz Lightyear, maybe I might want to get one. But, I mean, even then, what's going to hold? What is going to hold?
I don't think I'll be going for any drops, really. It's going to have to be a significant drop.
And they know it. That's why they're like, Vader, we got all our money from you in May. And they did. May was hysteria, just like we knew it would be. And Vader went crazy. But great time to stack. If you do get some dough, you know what I mean? Like, it is, make a move. I'm not mad at it. I see it that way. But if not, probably stay off, because that chipping away at shit, it's tough right now, because you're better off probably chilling out, saving some money, and making a big move, rather than going for every drop right now, or going for the $13 Mighty Marvel that's down right now, or the fucking.
So do you think they drop a bomb this week? Because it's been quiet. They gave since the start of May. We're 8 days in.
I don't know,
We're
man.
8 days in, and they haven't dropped any bombs in May. They did give us the Avengers #4, which is cool.
We're in June. We're in June.
Yeah,
You're saying
sorry for
nothing in
my
June. You
bad.
said May.
My bad. After May. I'm gonna say after May.
I don't know. I think June gloom. Give us a little June gloom. Let our wallets recover, Vivi. Don't give us. I mean, we're gonna get Buzz Lightyear. That's what it looks like,
I
right?
literally feel you could just get shit in the aftermarket. Like those people are still out there doing that.
Right. And you know what?
I bought the rare Harley Quinn on the aftermarket
I think no matter what,
for
though,
half off
no matter what,
on retail.
there's gonna be people, because Vivi is addicting, and because people, these IPs are really awesome, and these characters and the collecting. I think no matter what, things will almost sell out, or like there'll be the audience there to buy it. But we'll see, dude.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear, FA.
That'd be
It
awesome.
depends. It depends on
you
the
think
fucking...
Buzz ain't going under retail in this market?
Yeah,
right
no,
now?
that's why it depends, and it depends on like how many variants they put. If they do up to an ultra rare only,
How
or if
much
they
was
actually
Woody?
do a
60,
secret
right?
rare.
Woody was
Yeah.
60.
That's in a Pixar pal.
And where's Woody at right now?
Like at 90 or 80.
Is he holding?
Like
is
that.
he holding?
He's not
How's
holding
Woody?
100. He's not holding 100 at all.
Did Woody go soft?
He's under.
No pun intended. Did your Woody go soft?
I believe so.
There's a point on this show where people are asking when should they buy Woody. It was like at 250, asking for advice. I'm like, wait till like 199, bro. Just wait till like 199 and see what happens. But if you get at 199, just fucking pull the trigger, fuck it. But maybe just wait to see if it goes lower. You never know. I know, where's it at?
I'm trying to find that motherfucker.
I think I have it in my save. I'm definitely gonna get a Woody. You gotta get a Woody. I mean, I just love talking about Woody. Who doesn't? He's at 79 buckaroos.
Damn.
79
back to
bucks.
retail
Almost back at retail. So it's like, I get it. Buzz will have some buzz, but if you already look at Woody and you're like, man, he's probably 50-50 with Buzz, it's like, man, I get it with Buzz with the new movie, but where is the market gonna ultimately end up? We're in the doghouse, y'all. We're in the doghouse, which is why also too, which is why I want to bring in some new content, bring in a new format for the show. Obviously, if you're tuned in right now, maybe you got a little confused, but we did change the name of the channel. It is now Premium Digital Dope.
Yeah, I hope you didn't lose Corey, man.
I know Corey's like, where the fuck? He didn't. This is like the only one he's not on.
Connect. Yeah,
he's looking for Collect and Connect, but it should have just said
Corey,
it.
You'll be able to search it up later. Catch up.
Yeah, dude, we're changing the name right now. We're hella inspired, even in this down market, to just keep this shit going. And yeah, we want to create some content with strategies and with opinions in it that just come from each of us, and then do the collective sit down. But that's probably where the show's going to be moving soon, with some produced content that we could just share, and then a little bit of live. So we're going to go like 50-50. We've been heavy on the live, and it's great. We do miss a piece of the community and of the audience by being live. And it's been dope. Don't
I say let them catch up, but
I want to keep it going, but I think a little hybrid, just so we can offer a little more organized thoughts and have a little more of the individual shine for each of us right here.
One quick question: do you think the Jurassic Park will get a drop, and then with your code it just kind of gives you a free throw in at the drop?
I don't know. I think with the drop, with the free one, it's just going to be one basic, like a common. I don't think it'll be blind box. Oh, you might get this, might get that.
I don't think
they'll just give you like a Velociraptor.
I don't think they do one. I think they do multiple.
Really?
They do 4. Yeah, I think there's gonna be 4 variants, and you get whichever one you get.
I don't know. It's pretty fun. If they did like the car from Jurassic Park, like the Jeep, that should be sick. That'd be sick. Like the Jeep.
I think it's gonna be a T-Rex.
A T-Rex.
I think it's gonna be a T-Rex.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Maybe blue.
I mean, let's not kid ourselves, y'all. They dropped Jurassic Park. We're going for that goddamn drop. If there's a secret rare in the blind box, we're going for it. Like, come on. We're nuts. We love this shit. We'll fork up that $50. VV, just take our money.
If
David,
there's a
you
secret
just take my money,
think I'm
bro.
at the point to where
Give us some free food.
depending what
We've
it is.
only spent thousands and thousands of dollars on your app. Like,
Yeah.
What's a free? Fucking
With a free burger,
murder fucking water, whatever it's called, death water. What's it called?
liquid death
Liquid death. It was free anyway. It's
for
sponsored.
killing our thirst. They made Alex say that shit like 10 times.
But we
You
got a
can
shirt,
say,
baby.
shout out
It's
to
probably too
Liquid
bright
Death
with our whack ass
for
camera.
killing our thirst.
But anyway, y'all,
But
we're gonna end the
I
show
just gave
early
him a free
tonight.
advertisement too.
We're just gonna chill tonight. Obviously, we're building up, and there's another
It's a pretty
week.
slow
We're
week,
still
so
here with
let's
you.
just see. Let's
Yeah,
see how
man.
this goes. I'll tell you guys about how the NFT is for the Jurassic Park for you people who can get it.
Yep.
But damn, I don't think. Yeah, I'll get it actually on next week's show. Oh, nah, I won't. Fuck.
And we will
It'll have
see
to be
y'all
till after, but maybe I'll drop a little content in between just to show you. Follow me on Twitter. Show you guys. All right.
And we will see y'all next week for sure. We'll see y'all.
Peace out.
Episode 18, VV Bros Podcast. We out.